Full of time since this franchise was born back in the 90s, and that's Jacksonville hosting in the playoffs as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it'll be a great one between the Miami Dolphins and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, Stafford here. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again, Stafford, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
A Hall of Fame coach once said, there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or two. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out. On first down, it's Stafford. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Stafford looks to throw again. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 38-yard line. 18 yards the gain for number 18. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. Nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down, counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
23-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down, Stafford. His throw caught at about the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here 1st and goal. He did didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Is good.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
First down, Dolphins.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
And a Dolphin first down.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And he's taken down inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Miami.
On the ground, it's Montgomery. Kevin King coming up from the secondary to make the play. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 15-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. On the carry, it's Montgomery. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Ties the game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. He's going to launch this thing. Wait. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 35. It's a big play for the Jaguars. And even 40 yards.
40 got. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Easy. SOS.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Stafford. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a 1st down. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stafford. Pass incomplete.
Stafford's pass thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. The shotgun snap for Stafford. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th.
And incomplete. It's now 4th down.
Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
And goal at the 7-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
He's not going to get me. Slam, slam, slam. 11.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Mark Andrews there to make the grab. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Takes it at the 7. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And Waller taking it in over the middle. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Steps away. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Third quarter starting with a run from Montgomery. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
They're going to try and throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
On downs.
Check 33, right, 22. Hey, 53, ready.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
On the tackle.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the 27, Stafford. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
33. Oh, you got deep 20.
Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Go. Check. Front down. 22.
To throw again. Stafford. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Hey, check mark 33. Check mark 33. No. 10. Slam. Hey, 5-0.
Again, it's Stafford. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Taking it about the 1.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. To throw now on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Flush to his... And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Daniil Hunter. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And he will find his man on the outside. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. Being chased out left. Able to find Walter. That's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he'll find Hall. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
1st down, Dolphins.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 1-score game. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, we try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Switch! Alert! Hey!
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Josh Jackson, the former Iowa Hawkeye, made the play defensively.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Easy, alert! Check mark 33, check mark 33. Got you. I got you, son. I got you, son. Mark check 33. 33. Hey. Rap.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. On 2nd and 9, Stafford. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Stafford's pass thrown away and incomplete.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. From the gun, Stafford. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it in without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
He's brought down by...
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
32. Shit. Under 10. Stay 50.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And that is incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This from 44 yards out, left hash. And Myers able to knock it through, and that'll push the lead up to 8. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Darren Waller with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game.
But they certainly aren't afraid to dial up the long ball, and fans dig the long ball. And they absolutely needed it, and guess what? They got it. How about that?
And now a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up. He's back to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Second and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Now Stafford. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Now it's Stafford. Flushed out right. And this is going to be incomplete.
The keeper. Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And that is incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Montgomery. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
A gain of 12.
Now a run with Montgomery. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
To 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
On 2nd down now. It's Montgomery, and he's across for the late touchdown. touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Well, the Lombardi Trophy would be nice to hoist. They have to hold off for that for a little bit. Right now, the